सो हेलो गाइस, माय नेम इज़ कपिश अरोड़ा और आपका स्वागत है आपके अपने मन पसंदीदा चैनल में। तो गाइस, आज की वीडियो बहुत अमेजिंग होने वाली है बिकॉज आज की स्टोरी का जो नाम है वो है द लिटिल मरमेड। तो इस स्टोरी में एक्चुअली आपको बहुत मज़ा आने वाला है बिकॉज ये स्टोरी एक्चुअली में इंटरेस्टिंग है और शॉर्ट है और बहुत ही इंटरेस्टिंग है। सो बिना किसी देरी से हम इस स्टोरी को शुरू करते हैं। At the bottom of the ocean, there lived a little mermaid. She had a beautiful voice, and the sea creatures from miles around came to hear her sing. When the little mermaid turned 17, she was old enough to spin up above the ocean for the first time. The sky was so blue and the forests were so green. She sat on some rocks and watched the ship sail out from a beautiful palace. A young came man out into the deck of the ship. She had a kind, happy face. The little mermaid saw him and her heart jumped. So when the ship sailed away, she followed. Suddenly, a big storm blew in. The ship was tossed around on the waves. Then it begins to sink. Everyone from the ship was thrown into the water. But the little mermaid dived under the waves and found the man with the kind and the happy face. His eyes were closed, but she brought him safely to the beach. And when she seemed to try and walk up, he began to move. Some people appeared, and the little mermaid hurried back into the water. It's the prince! The people carried, and they carried him away towards the palace. The little mermaid swam back home. She could not stop thinking about the prince, but he knew that a prince could never love a mermaid. She went to see the sea witch, who had special powers. How can I become a human so a prince will love me? She asked. Take this bottle, said the sea witch. Drink from it, and your tail will become legs, but you'll lose your voice. Lose my voice, cried the little mermaid. Love is very strong, said the witch. If the prince really loves you, your voice will return. So the little mermaid swam to the rocks by the palace, and he drank from the bottle at once. Her tail becomes legs and her voice disappeared. She could not walk easily at the first, and the man ran to help her. It was the prince. The little mermaid could not speak, but the prince liked being with her. They became friends, and he told her everything. A woman saved me from the sea. He said I fell in love with her voice, and I cannot be happy until I find her. Every day prince came to the palace and sang for the prince. But he just shook his head sadly. I can only love the woman who saved me, he said. The little mermaid began to disappear. The prince would never love her without her voice. She had lost it for nothing. When the prince saw her crying, he was overcome with grief. I have been foolish, he said. I have looked everywhere for love, but it is here beside me. The prince kissed the little mermaid. At once her voice returned, and she began to sing. The prince fell to the knees, amazed. From that day on, the little mermaid never stopped singing, and the prince never stopped smiling. सो गाइज, आई होप आपको ये स्टोरी बहुत ही अच्छी लगी होगी बिकॉज ये स्टोरी है ही इतनी प्यारी यार। मुझे तो सच्ची में स्टोरी बहुत ही अच्छी लगी और मैं उम्मीद सच्ची में यही करता हूँ कि आपको भी स्टोरी बहुत ही अच्छी लगी होगी। तो ऐसी और इंटरेस्टिंग स्टोरी देखने के लिए मेरे अभी जाके मेरे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर दो ताकि इस तरह की और भी वीडियोज़ आए और आप उसको जल्द से जाके देख लो। तो तब तक के लिए बाय बाय, मिलते हैं हम एक अनदर वीडियो में।